Hang Tigers, this is Marcy. So we're back outside again. We're doing it hard. I hope the pollen does not get me too hard, but some of you have asked me to do more workouts outside, so I'm going to attempt to do them without sneezing, okay? So today's workout, we're going to be doing bowl of lunges, which I absolutely love, and this is the workout. Alright, so I want you to get your warm-up in. Super important. You really need to get your groins, so your inner thighs warmed up, your calves, your quads, your hamstrings, even your glutes. So make sure that you do the Hang Tight with Marcy warm-up and get your interval timer. I'm going to be using my Bit Timer today, so the Bit Timer app on the smartphone. If you don't have a smartphone, you can use a clock on the wall, you can use a regular stopwatch of some sort to count you down, and let's get into today's workout. Alright, Hang Tigers, so it's important to remember with this Tabata, we're doing 3 of them, okay? So we have to push extremely hard. But when doing the Tabata set, we're not going to be resting for the 10 seconds. Wherever we stop in that exercise during that particular Tabata, we're going to be freezing. So we're going to freeze it and hold it, and this is going to be a form of toning that is really going to get us tight. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, I'm pressing start, and let's get into it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, the beeper just stopped, so I'm pausing right here. 10 seconds. Then I'm going to the next Tabata set. It just beeped again, so I'm gonna hold this. right, so that completes the first Tabata set. All right, hang tighter. So the first exercise was the alternating standing lateral lunge. Okay, so our hands are up in a fist, and we're going to be taking a lateral lunge out wide. So in doing a lateral lunge, we're lunging all the way over. This leg is completely straight, okay? And you're really putting the weight on this leg, but you're actually using your heel. Remember, we're not on our toes, we're actually on our heel. Then you're stepping back to the middle. Then you're stepping to the other side. This leg should be completely straight. And remember, when you're lunging, you're actually sitting back on that lunge, okay? So, lateral lunge, hands up in a fist. I'm gonna lunge to the right. So I'm lunging, I'm sitting back on this heel. I'm coming up, and I'm going to the other side. Okay? Now, the thing with this particular exercise is out of the 4 exercises that we're doing, this one is the less intense, but it's for you to work on your form, to catch your breath if you need. Because remember, the Tabata, you're going to be doing 3 of them. So this is just one to get you going, so when we go to the next exercise, you'll really be ready to get into it. All right, so the next exercise are going to be lateral lunge jumps, okay? So our hands are going to be touching the ground with the tips of our fingers, okay? And we're going to be jumping down, so a lateral lunge, where we're still sitting on this heel, we're touching the ground, we're coming up to the other side, and we're also touching the ground. So it's a really fast exercise where I want you going right and left super fast like this. And the thing is, when you're going down, you're actually kind of just tapping the ground with your foot with your toe. So you're going to be kind of tapping and tapping, okay? So from this side. So as you can see, even though I'm alternating, I'm jumping, I'm not leaning forward and putting my hand, the pressure on my hands. I'm doing the lateral, and I'm still on this planted foot, okay? Okay, so those are going to be those lunges. All right, so the last exercise, which we did a right and left leg, which makes up 2 of the interval sets, is going to be the reverse lunge and hop, okay? So when doing this, we're going to be having our hands in a fist, okay? If it's easier for you, if you want to just have them out wide, that's fine. So a reverse lunge, naturally, you're going back into a reverse lunge. So we just took a step back, my knee's not over my toe, and then I'm stepping up. That's a reverse lunge. Now with the hop, which is going to get the other leg toned, is we're really going to be hopping up, which is actually going to help strengthen our calf muscle a little bit. So like I said, I like to use my hands as though I'm running. So when I lunge back, I'm fully comfortable in my lunge, and then I'm going to force this leg up with a hop. Okay? And so that foot's going to go directly back. So I'm lunging back, forcing it up, and I don't put it back down here, I put it back down here like this. So it's actually like a continuous movement, and it's also important when doing this exercise. When you do this hop, you need to try and jump as high as you can to get the full effects of working out this calf. Okay, so we don't want baby hops. We don't want this, okay? We really want you up in the air doing these hops, okay? So if that's a little bit too hard, what I want you to do, we're going to be doing a baby lunge back. So small lunge back, and if this is all you can do for now, that's fine. Work your arms, okay? And then if you could try and do a hop, try and do a small hop on one leg and come back. Okay? If you want to use both feet, if you think that one leg bounce is too much, that's fine. So you're lunging back, both feet, do a hop. Try that as a variation, and that's going to be your reverse lunge hop. All right, so you have to remember with each exercise, whenever the timer beeps, we're not resting for 10 seconds. We're going to be holding that exercise. So for the first one, we were doing the alternating lateral lunge, okay? So if the timer beeps now, I've just lunged, guess what? I'm holding this for 10 seconds, okay? Remember, keep your form. I want your body, your core tight, hands up, you're holding this leg is getting super toned and tight, and now you're probably wondering, why did she have me do that workout last week of holding the exercises? Because I want you to get used to toning your body. So we have this leg, and I'm just sitting down here, and I'm hanging out for 10 seconds, and when the timer beeps, I'm gonna go to my next exercise, okay? So for the jumping, the alternating jumping lunges, same thing. When I'm hopping side to side, The beeper beeps. Guess what? I'm holding it down. I want your fingertips on the ground the entire time. Remember, don't be on your toe. I want you on your heel, and you're just gonna sit here for 10 seconds. The same thing with the last exercise, the reverse lunge. So we're lunging back, we're jumping up. So of course you can't hold the jump. You can't hold a jump, in other words. If you wanna hold this is where you land, that's fine. Hold it for 10 seconds. For me, I ended up landing back here, so I held this lunge for 10 seconds. Wherever you stop, that's where I want you to hold it for 10 seconds. All right, hang tighter, so that was our workout for today. Remember, we're doing 3 Tabata sets. We're really pushing it hard. The best way to know that you're pushing yourself with these workouts is if you write down your reps. So if you write down your reps with each exercise, how many you do, and compare each of the 3 Tabata sets that you do, so that's 4 minutes, so 12-minute workout, pushing it hard, you're really gonna see how am I doing. And as you can see, that car is extremely loud. Wow. And he's actually revving it up. Sorry. Okay, well that's all I wanted to say. Make sure that you cool down. I want you to drink lots of water, and I will see you for our next workout. Bye.